Hi friends, I'm Natalie Carey, a certified personal trainer. Today I'm going to be doing a seated mobility session that's intended to release tension that lies in your neck and what people call their shoulders. So usually what I'm talking about, people are like, oh, my shoulders are so tight. Bring your arms out to the side. You can make fists, and we're going to roll the shoulders forward, letting the head tuck down to the chest. And then roll the shoulders back, opening the chest, looking up as far as you can. And reverse that, bringing the chin back to the chest. Remember, rolling the shoulders forward. And then opening the chest, looking up towards the ceiling, rolling those shoulders open. Let's do that one more time. We're just getting some movement into the shoulders, some movement into your upper spine. And release. Next one, I want you to place one hand on your knee, other hand goes behind your head. You'll lean forward a little bit. You can scooch back on your chair, your bench, whatever you're seated on. We'll rotate so the elbow is reaching towards the straight arm, and then open your chest, pull that elbow back as far as you can, and then reverse, bringing the elbow back to the front arm. When you're doing this, I want you to follow your elbow with your eyes so that your neck gets some rotation as well. And try to exhale as you open the chest up towards the side. One more and then we'll switch directions. Good, take that bent arm, place it onto the same side elbow, other hand goes behind your head. We reach elbow to elbow, and then twist and open the chest. When people say that they have a tight neck and shoulders, they're actually referring, yes, to the neck, but what they mean when they say shoulders is mostly our upper and mid trapezius area, and that's actually a back muscle. Keep going, following the elbow with your eyes. So you can call it whatever you want. When people say I have tight shoulders, I know what they mean. Last one. And release both those hands. We're gonna make an okay symbol with our fingers, and then you're gonna flip your hand so that you make like kind of this silly face here. So you're placing that thumb and pointer finger close to your eye like you're gonna make little glasses like kids do. Okay, and then we're gonna reach the arm out to the side as we pull the head away from it, and then bring it back, making that half glass, that monocle shape with your hand. And remember to breathe, you don't need to hold anything in. As I pull that hand away, I'm pulling the ear towards the same side shoulder. Shake that out, other side makes an okay symbol. We bring the fingers up towards your eye and then reach the hand away as we bring the ear to the same side shoulder. So this neck and shoulder pain, because that's what people call it, so common, especially since most of us are staring at our phone or our computer or our screens, like whatever screens you're using. We're doing that every single day. Okay, you can do anything you want with your hands. I'm gonna show you this from the side angle so you know what it looks like. Pull your chin into your neck. You're gonna give yourself a little double chin. So what you don't wanna do is you don't wanna look down and you're not looking up. It's just straight back. And you should feel this in this back area of the neck. Okay, I'm gonna face forward. So I pull my chin into my neck and then I release. And I'm not trying to reach the head forward when I release. I'm just bringing it back to a neutral position. So if you're somebody that experiences a lot of tightness in that area that I'm referring to, note that it's probably because of daily behaviors that you're doing. And it's not just you, it's so many of us. I do it too. But if you're doing something to cause discomfort and pain every day, it means you need to do something every day to counteract it. Good, release. I want you to grab your bench, your chair, whatever you're seated on, behind you. So hold on to something with that hand, and then I'm gonna have you reach and twist your chest away. So you should be feeling a light chest and shoulder stretch here. So it doesn't mean that you have to do a dedicated 10-minute workout session, mobility session every day for your neck and shoulder discomfort. But what I recommend is that you start to incorporate some of these movements, like choose one of your favorites and start to do it daily. Relax, let's do the same thing on the other side. Grab behind you, reach that arm away, and you should get a very light chest and shoulder stretch here. So pick a couple of your movements that you really like from this session, and maybe you can do them while you're seated at your desk, or you can do it while you're watching TV. And release. Now we're gonna bring this hand to the opposite knee. I'm gonna reach the other hand behind me again and then grab my bench, use that to pull my spine into a twist and open my chest. We're holding here. Remember to breathe. With each breath, see if you can twist the chest more open, twist the spine a little bit more. I'm also pushing on this knee to get a little leverage. And you know, there's nothing wrong with stretching your back, but a lot of times people will think, oh, if I have back tension, switch to the other side, grabbing that opposite knee with the hand and cranking yourself open using the backhand. People think like, well, if I have back pain, then I should stretch my back. For this kind of tension in that region, what is actually really helpful is opening up the chest, opening up the shoulders, lengthening the neck. Because we're really shortening all of those muscles all day, every day when we're sitting hunched over our technology. Release. Whatever you're seated on, I want you to be able to lay down. So if you don't have a bench, maybe head over to a bed or a couch where you can comfortably rest your head off of the bench. We're gonna start though by having the head supported and going into snow angels. I'm actually gonna bring my bench out just a little further away so I don't hit my backdrop. Okay, so head is supported for this first one. Palms are open and you're gonna trace your arms up and over towards your head in a snow angel pattern. And follow what my front arm is doing here. I have to shorten my inside arm a little bit to avoid my yellow backdrop here. The hazards of videotaping workouts. And this is a movement that you can also do lying on the floor. You can do this lying on a foam roller. A lot of people I know who have tightness in the upper shoulders / the upper mid trapezius, which is what we really mean, and in the neck, this one is a favorite. Great. Now you're going to scooch yourself to the edge of whatever surface you're lying on. I'm not letting my head like rest all the way off. That's not comfortable and it doesn't really serve us. I'm getting to the edge of the bench or the edge of your couch or bed, and I'm letting my head hang off just enough so that I feel a stretch and a lengthening in my neck, but my head still feels supported because I don't want to feel like all of the blood is rushing to my head. And you're gonna just lay here. I actually do this position most evenings before I get into bed and start reading. I just lay off the side of my bed for a minute or two, let my neck relax. And like I said, if this is that hunched over position is something you do on a daily basis, don't expect that discomfort to go away right away. You have to start working on a regular basis to alleviate that tension, to release those muscles. It's gonna take some time to release that tension. So don't get frustrated if you don't see immediate results. Let's do one more deep breath in. And then however you want, scoot yourself forward so your head's supported. I'm gonna bring knees up so I can do a roly-poly to sit up. And you made it through that neck tension relief session. If you liked this workout, this mobility session, whatever you wanna call it, please give the video a like, subscribe to my channel. I've got more workouts on there that are similar to this. Also, let me know in the comments if one of these movements was particularly helpful to you. I'm Natalie Carey. Thanks for being excellent to yourself today.